If you want to convert your Hong Kong layover into a mini vacation, then this video is for you.
I have an Indian passport and I just landed to Hong Kong. And I'm going to Tokyo and I'm going to see if we can explore Hong Kong for a few hours. I'm going to share the whole process with you guys.
First thing first, let's talk about documentation. What sort of document you will need? Mainly there are only 4 documents you'll need, but 3 of them you already have, and there's only one new document you will need. So the first thing is your passport. I'm guessing you are traveling internationally, so you have your passport with you. The other 2 documents are your boarding passes. The first boarding pass is the boarding pass of the flight you took for the Hong Kong, and the second one is the flight you are taking from the Hong Kong. And the fourth document, which is the most important one, is Hong Kong PAR, pre-arrival registration. It is very easy to apply and you will get the approval instantly. You just need to go on to this website, fill up the form, and that's all. Just make sure you take the hard copy with you, because at the immigration they will ask for the hard copy of PAR. So now once the documentation is sorted, let's talk about the flight itself. When you arrive in Hong Kong, don't go to the transit area. Instead, go to the immigration or exit. Once you reach to the immigration window, they will ask you this 4 document, and that's all they will ask for, and they will let you go outside the airport. And when you come back, you have to do immigration again, and for that you will only need your passport and your boarding pass of the next flight. I think so far so good. So let's talk about luggage. You do not need to worry about your check-in bags, because that will reach to the final destination. The only thing you need to worry about is your cabin bag, and for that as well you have 2 options. Either you can take all the cabin bags with you when you are exploring Hong Kong, or after immigration they have a luggage storage place where you can just go and keep your luggage. They will charge you around 130 rupees per hour per bag, but I think it's totally worth it because you don't want to carry all your luggage with you. I would recommend you to keep one bag with you with all your essential you might need in next 12 hours. Now we know the logistic, but how long the layover should be? I would say a minimum of 8 hours is required. I'll explain how. You will need at least 1 hour for immigration to store your bag and get out of airport. You will need 30 minutes from going to airport and coming back. You have to come back at least 2 hours before your next flight. So in total 4-5 hours are just for this, and to explore your city you will at least need 3-4 hours. So 8 hours is bare minimum. If you have option, I would definitely recommend you to stay for 10 to 12 hours so you can explore it better, and that to the daytime, because in night most of the things will be shut down and you won't be able to explore anything. Now I guess the most exciting part, what things you should do in Hong Kong in your layover. There are tons of videos on YouTube on things to do in Hong Kong, but I will tell you, keeping that you are there just for a layover. First, go to the main city. If you are less than 2 people, I would recommend to take Airport Express subway, because that will be faster and economical. If you are more than 2 people, I think you can take taxi as well. It will cost you similar, but it will be better and more convenient. After you reach to the city, I would suggest you to take a bus tour. I know it is very touristy and usually I don't recommend this, but you are there for a very short period of time, and I think this way you would be able to see the whole city. When we went there, we took the big bus tour, and that to the Red Line, because Red Line goes to the all main points, and it will also go to the Victoria Park. Now if you have time, you can get off to the Victoria Park, take the tram and go to the Victoria Peak. It has stunning views, so definitely recommended. But let's say you don't have time, right? So just sit in the bus and explore the city and go back to the airport. Of course, you can change this itinerary according to your choice. Let's say you want to go to some specific restaurant to try some dish out. You can go there. You can go to specific places you like. It's totally up to you. And to conclude, here are few things you should remember. First, don't make any mistakes in your PAR form, because if you do, they will not let you in. Second, do not forget to print your PAR document, because it would be difficult for you to find a printed version at the airport, and they will ask you for a printed version. Third, I know you enjoy exploring new city, but leave the city at the right time and factor in the traffic so you can reach to the airport within the time and do not miss your next flight. Even though exploring the city is free, but there are some costs you should keep in mind. For an example, if you are storing your luggage, you have to pay for that. When you go from airport to city, you have to pay for that. Let's say you take a bus tour or a ferry, you have to pay for that as well. So in general, I will keep 5,000 rupees per person aside for this layover. And last thing, please subscribe so we can bring more such videos for you.